You hold on 1 second, y'all. I just want to make sure everything is good. Let's see. Before we get started, check. Okay, cool. We all good. All right, so this video has been going viral, and as you guys can see on the screen, it says your teenage well POV, your teenage daughter sends a text asking for you to make her boyfriend more food. So let's get into the video. All right. Let's see.
Amaria, get your ass up and make him some food. He got his leftover spaghetti in there. Make him some more spaghetti and put his fish that I made him earlier in the air fryer and warm it up. No, you're his girlfriend. Get your behind. I'm his mom, yes, but you're his girlfriend. I already made the food. Am I right, Jakai? You always want to tell be quiet when I'm right. Look, he put his hands up like he give up. Get your ass up and go warm his food up. The spaghetti is already on the stove. We reheated it. It's good to go. Put his fish in the air fryer because he don't want no microwave soggy fish. Period. So get your ass up and do what you're supposed to do as a girlfriend. Mama can do some things, but mama can't do all things. So come on, sweetness. This your man. Warm his food up and feed him. What y'all watching? SpongeBob. You guys are such kids. I just love it. But get
No, it hasn't frozen, y'all. I'm speechless right now. I don't know what the heck was going on. So what are your thoughts? Because it's gonna take a little minute for us to unpack this, and we actually have a few more clips that I want to go over after this. But what are your thoughts on this? It's so much that's wrong with this picture. Like it's like one of them those pictures that they show you, man. Pick out, you know what I'm saying, the thing that's going wrong in this photo. It is like 80 different things that you can choose from.
Like a car accident. Like you want to turn away, but you just can't. Yeah, like it's been stated, yes, there's so much wrong with this video here altogether. This mm, um I'm trying to think was like the first thing that's just totally wrong. And I want to say the mom's mentality, first of all. Um but can I just list what I see?
Yeah, you can start off and then we can just piggyback and go back and forth or whatever.
But then again, is it really worth me listening? Because, oh gosh.
Well, yeah, let's just start off by saying like the fact that she's allowing her daughter to have a young man over. They're sleeping in the same bed. The door was closed. It's a lot, man.
Is it her daughter? Because
Yeah, she said
the
your
young,
POV, your teenage daughter sends you a text asking for you to make her boyfriend more food.
but the young lady, I guess, it kind of considers him as son too, because the young lady said,
Mhm.
well, you're the mom.
Yeah,
But
you're the mom, as in her mom, but it clearly states that your teenage daughter, meaning her teenage daughter, is sending her a text message asking for her mother to go ahead and make, you know what I'm saying, her boyfriend some more food. But yeah, I think that's already been
yeah,
established. I don't want to spend too much time on that. But yeah, so yeah, going back to what I was saying, man, it's the fact that she's sitting here recording this, putting it on social media, on TikTok, thinking that this is okay, this is cute, and again, I mean, I'm gonna go all over the place with this because let's just say, for instance, right, if this young lady was of age and she did have a place to herself, get your nose out of her business. if she was of age, but the fact that she's a teenage young girl or whatever, yeah, it's a lot that's going on with this, man. A lot. Yeah, anything you wanted to chip in real quick? We gonna let it play back through, and then we'll just try to pick this thing apart, man. But I've seen this video and it has been going viral. Shout out to MTR. That's actually where I actually got this video from before I was about to head out, because I was just gonna make a video today for you guys and just do a pre-recorded one. But I was like, you know what? Let me just go ahead and drop this live real quick. And yeah, I just felt the need to go ahead and just dissect this thing. I think I may have started watching like maybe 5 seconds into the video and I stopped it immediately. I was like, yeah, no, this deserves a live video, because I want to make sure that I'm able to dissect this thing piece by piece. So we're gonna play it through and then we'll stop it. All right, we'll stop it here and there and just dissect it. All right,
Be on the stove. We reheated it. Amaria. Amaria, get your ass up and make him some food. He got his leftover spaghetti in there. Make him some more spaghetti.
hold on, wait a minute. What's up with the spaghetti in the fish? Is that a thing?
I've heard of people doing that. I typically don't do it. I want to say I do know somebody that does it, but I'm just like, why do it? It's already
That's nasty. That's yo
yeah.
spaghetti and fish. What the heck?
Most of the time when I do hear it, I feel like it's fried fish, not like just baked fish.
That ain't making it no better. I'm trying, man. Listen, what?
Yeah.
People really out here doing that? Hey, listen, this is
Sprinkle a little sugar on the spaghetti.
oh my god, we just going all the way off the cliff with this one today, man. Yo, this is freaking insane. Spaghetti. I've heard of people putting like cornbread with that thing, but never fish, man. Spaghetti is the main dish. Why in the world are we bringing fish?
Another.
That's insane. But the fact that her daughter had the audacity to text her mom and tell her to bring her some leftover food, man.
Yeah, I say either way it goes. If it's her mom, his mom, they
No father.
right.
No father in the household, no balance.
Mhm.
And this is what happens when you don't have any leadership in the home.
Yeah, and I feel like it's too much. Oh, I want to be my daughter's friend.
Mm-hmm.
I want, because they feel like if we're friends, she'll tell me everything and don't keep secrets and stuff like that, but you still need to have structure. You still need to have that. Yeah, those boundaries. And this definitely this type of relationship that is not a mother-daughter.
I'm tripping on how comfortable. Like this is a different level of comfort, man. Your daughter comfortable enough to just be laying there in the bed with a kid. I'm curious. Like, where is his parents? Like, what time of day is it? Like, what's going on with all of this, man? Like, I definitely would like a little bit more context behind like how did we get here?
That is something to think about.
Like, was it like during the day, we just took it out. I mean, regardless of, what I'm saying, them being in the same bed together,
with the
what
door
I'm saying,
closed.
teenagers, right? And again, comfortable. When people, my bad, when young teenagers did this type of stuff back in the day, like you had to sneak and do this, even if you wasn't doing anything crazy, you just wanted to make it seem like you was grown. Like, no way in hell that anybody have the balls to be laid up in the same bed during the day. and then you text your mom to come. Hey, listen. Hey, I know you cooked last night, but damn it, we well, her man hungry. Bring him some food. Yo, these kids, these children, these parents, man, they are a different breed. I promise you. This would if anybody would even thought about that's how strict our parents was back in the day. If you even thought about this type of stuff, you would be able to sit down for an entire week. Like what you say? I ain't say nothing. I know what you was thinking. I know what you was thinking. Oh Lord Jesus. Yeah, no, that's we're gonna go ahead and go to the next part.
And put his fish that I made him earlier in the air fryer.
So wait. Let me get this straight, because she said the fish that I made him earlier. So this motherfucker, like, he got special requests. What? Hey, y'all living it up now, boy. Shoot. Hey, listen. I don't even want no more spaghetti, man. Hey, fix me some fish. That boy that came in there. Look, your boy Chili got his arm around her. As teenagers, this stuff is going on, man.
I ain't paying nobody's bills.
But here's the crazy thing, right? Even if my mom was to come and spend the night, I would not even feel comfortable enough to invite her in with me and my significant other laying in the same. It would feel weird. Like, it would be a certain discomfort level for me. Yeah, I don't know. Like, it must be something in the water.
Even though I done seen it all before. I birthed you.
Right, yeah. But it's still
yeah.
It's so different, man. It's so weird. You that comfortable. I got my arm around, I'm chilling. But the kid sitting there agreeing with him. The young man, like, yeah, hey, your mom on point. You better be careful. You better be careful. Because she's doing all this. And I have to assume that she don't got a man. That's why she all up in her daughter's business. That's why her and her daughter are the best of friends. She probably ain't got a man, so she's sitting here. This is not the proper way to go about handling this type of situation, right? You don't want to train your daughter, but you should have been training her before we even got to this point. But your daughter's an extension of you. She had to get it from somewhere. Had to. I don't care what nobody says. This young lady, whoever is recording, like, your daughter got it from you. You probably out here thinking that you're putting this type of stuff out here and people are going to give you a pat on the back or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is the proper way to go about doing things. But no, she got it from you. That laziness, laying in the damn bed, chilling or whatever. That man hungry. Get up, man. That Walmart cover.
And warm it up. No, you're his girlfriend. Get your behind out. I'm his mom, yes, but you're his girlfriend. I already made the food. Am I right, Jakai? You always want to tell me be quiet when I'm right.
Brother, listen, man.
He living his best life.
Yeah, he is. But also, man, it's like a tame puppy. That young lady already training. She said, "You be quiet." That man put his hands up. Lord, boy. Although it may seem like he's living his best life, I'm telling you right now, man, this is what a lot of people would say that's a red flag, right? Don't talk to me like that. There's a certain way that you need to go about doing things. She got her hand in his face. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. I know, son of mine. Hey. Those things need to be corrected immediately.
Look, he put his hands up. Like, he give up. Get your ass up and go warm his food up. The spaghetti is already on the stove. We reheated it. It's good to go. Put his fish in the air fryer because he don't want no microwave soggy fish. Period.
Why she turned around and looked at, hey. Now you agreeing too much. Now I'm letting the little hand gesture slide. Your boy up there with the little black power symbol and everything. I'll let that slide. Hey, listen, his mom, she kind of got a point. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm gonna play the devil's advocate for a second here. She got a point, man. Like, get your butt up, fix that man some food. And yeah, he don't want it soggy. Go ahead and put that thing in the air fryer, make it crispy again. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying?
So get your ass up and do what you're supposed to do as a girlfriend. Mama can do some things, but mama can't do all things.
On the F up.
So come on, sweetness. This your man. Warm his food up and feed him. What y'all watching? SpongeBob. You guys are such kids. I just love it. But get
All right, y'all. So before we get into this next thing, I do want to dissect this thing real quick, right? I think that this is honestly going to head right off a cliff into disaster because if I'm one of those people that always try to look at the bigger picture, right? In the next 5 to 10 to 15 years or whatever. Like, what is this relationship going to look like? And I'm gonna be honest, I don't see all roads leading off of a cliff. In the next 5 years, what do you think that this couple will possibly be? Because I think a lot of people would probably say, "Hey, yeah, no, I mean, like he living his best life or whatever. They're gonna be good. They're gonna be good." I just want to hear from you real quick. What do you think in the next 5 to 10 years where this lovely couple will possibly be?
Mm, yeah, even though I did say that he's living his best life, this type of relationship I feel like usually don't last. Um Someone typically gets tired of the lack of effort. I feel like there's like just a lot of like no motivation. I feel like there's a lot of hindrance in this too. Like there's no guidance, of course. Um so just the blind leading the blind. So um it's
I feel you. I
yeah,
definitely.
it's gonna be it's if it does, continue after 5 years, it's still gonna be even. It's still gonna be like struggle. I see a struggling relationship.
Yeah, again, they're able to have that and get that pass right now because they're young, they're kids or whatever. And so, you have the mother that's crippling. And again, some of that stuff can come across as help for a while. She might it may seem like help, but the thing about those crutches is when you rely on that thing for too long, too much, everything else starts to get weak. Start to rely on that thing. Older they get, when it goes from being in school to being out of school, and it's time to work and it's time to do other things, I'm telling you, man, it's going to go left real quick. The fact that your mom right now is, oh, it's kind of cute. Moms look out for me or whatever. But the older you get, the more you're gonna feel like you want to walk around the house butt naked. You know what I'm saying? The more you're gonna feel like, hey, I can do my own thing. Mom gonna start feeling some type of way. You gonna start feeling some type of way. Y'all gonna need somebody to blame, and it ain't gonna be long before those fingers start pointing at each other, and this relationship goes completely downhill. Again, as children, right now, it might seem like it's okay because you look young, you look naive. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say you don't know no better because we all know right from wrong. It's only a matter of time, man, before this thing go all the way off the cliff. And what's gonna happen is, first, that young lady and her mom's relationship is gonna start to fail. They may have a decent relationship right now, but as you start to get older, and that mom in that ear a little bit more about what you should be doing, what you need to be doing, and them curse words, and we all know how that mother daughter relationship can be. I don't know. I don't know why it is. I mean, I do. You know what I'm saying? So we ain't gonna get into it. Yes, I go ahead and break it down. I said we got faces being made over. So when it comes to mothers and daughters, oftentimes those mothers, the way that they act, the way that they move and everything, without even realizing it, they're instilling those things into their children, into their daughters, and that attitude, that wanting to pop off, or the little things that annoy or whatever, it starts to show in that daughter. And I think that's the reason why you have a lot of young ladies that try to move out as soon as possible, because oftentimes it's some type of friction between mother and daughter. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Let me know. Let me know. Am I wrong? Talk to me now.
Why are you doing that? Um,
I mean, and I'm just speaking in general. I mean, like we can look at our friends. We can look at people that we cool with, or people that we not cool with, people that's in our family, or whatever. And y'all cannot tell me that this oftentimes is not the case, because when you look at young boys, right, there's a lot of single parent households out there. They be wondering why in the world do some moms make allow their sons to stick out there and stay in the home or whatever. But the daughters, it just seem like they're constantly bumping heads for some reason. Like they cannot get along. It's friction there. And I think that the mom oftentimes see their daughter, and that daughter is pretty much just displaying the type of behavior that maybe they did 10, 15 years ago. And it's hard for that daughter to be able to let go of those things, because that's what she's been taught, either directly or indirectly. Friction, constant friction. Make y'all think right now.
yes, yes. I mean, so I'm gonna say before you said the whole, well, I am taking it in a little bit more because you're talking about like resolving I guess pre-resolving or resolving potential issue
Hmm.
with what the mom is trying to teach the daughter.
Hmm.
Yes. I can't really hear you.
In a way, yeah. Again, directly, indirectly. I guess you could look at it that way. That's part of the issue, but yeah.
Oh, well, I guess my thought too is like genetically and chemically we're predispositioned against each other, because of our hormones and stuff.
Could the same thing be said about the being though? About we start talking about genetics and things like that.
Okay, it could be. Yeah, because some stuff you do have that. Is it nature versus nurture type of thing, right?
Yeah, I think all of us, like, say for you got. I'll just put it this way to make it as basic as possible for the audience or whatever. You got men and men. I think that it's a certain level of friction and authority when it comes to guys, right? When that's why the cub is going to want to eventually challenge the king. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, when he feel like he's starting to get too big for his britches.
Okay, so I think I am saying the same thing that you're saying,
Mhm.
but I think I was starting to get confused because I then was putting it between mom and cub versus dad and cub, and mom and well, dad and son versus mom and daughter.
Mhm.
Um, I'm trying to get to a bottom line there.
Yeah. So would you say that? Because I'm just thinking, right? I just don't see it as often when it comes to men and their sons versus a mother and her daughter.
You saying you don't see the friction as much between men
Y-
and their sons?
Yeah, because
Okay.
again, when I look at single parent households, right, and I look at the daughters that are in the household, and then I look at single parent household where the father is with his son. I don't see those boys running away from the crib. Like, oh, go
Is
ahead.
that because
Talk to me.
it's one of those? Okay, I'm gonna just okay. Is that more? Could you say that's more because, like, as we stated, like men are more logical,
Well,
and
I
like
think that most men create a certain level of boundary, like straight off the bat. So
okay,
yeah, so respect is going to be established. Like what we just seen here again, when you have mothers most of the time, it's the the structure and everything is not established early on. And what they do is they oftentimes wait too long and then try to establish order and stuff like that when it's
I think that's exactly what I'm saying.
technically already too late. But you were trying to say that it was just a. Well, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. We'll let you rock.
No, I think that because I was just looking at it in the female perspective,
Mhm.
and yeah, like the women, they're more nurturing, more feelings based.
Mhm.
Like, so they let a lot of stuff slide until it gets to a point.
Mhm.
So once, I guess teenagers, puberty and stuff of that nature hits, there's emotions and all that other stuff going on within the young girl. And the woman, she's still a woman as well. So you have two women, two emotional people at each other.
Mhm.
And
So you were agreeing with me from the jump. That's what you saying?
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
gotcha.
I just had to
Back out the driveway, come back in a little bit.
not that's not what I was saying.
That's what but no, again, I was trying to get an understanding or whatever when it comes to women, their daughters. I guess again, a part of me wants to know and get a better understanding for why they think or they believe that something like this works. When you look at majority and they see that it doesn't, they don't. Hold on, y'all. All right, sorry about that. Somebody calling me, but yeah, I think majority of them like they move like this, right? Based on feelings and stuff like that, not drawing a line in the sand, thinking that this type of behavior is okay, even to the point where, like, I'm not gonna lie, I typed this, your teenage daughter, on TikTok, and this was not the only video that popped up. It was a few of them, like that are very, very similar to this, and I'm just like, yo, what the hell is going on? Like, in what world does any of this make sense? The fact that you pulled your camera out and thought that this was okay, thought that this was cute. And I'm thinking to myself, like, the people that you have around you, are they not saying anything to you about this? Like, didn't they, hey, this ain't no good look. Because I can imagine stuff like this, allowing your daughter and her boyfriend to sleep in the same bed with the door closed or whatever. This is not something that just randomly happened. She's a teenager. That's crazy. She is a teenager, and you're allowing this to take place under your roof. Oh boy, I don't know where the heck the next generation is gonna be headed, man. After sitting back and watching something like this is honestly really, really disturbing. Completely okay with this, and then look at that room. Oh my god, man! Listen, boy, I'm just gonna say that the women, the guys, they would have been flying in there with a belt. Wasn't gonna say not one or two words. Well, that's all you. That's all you would have seen. Wow, it was a it was a video I was watching yesterday. It was like a VR thing when the dude was getting punched, and it was like little flashes of white light. That's what I would have been seeing. If if you think something like this is okay, wow, Wop your butt up, man. I mean, chilling. Boy, this is crazy, boy. Yeah, we got to figure it out. She's telling her mom, she's gesturing for her mom to hush. Like you came in here disturbing us. Dirty room, man. Anyway, so I wanna go ahead and pull up the next clip. Hold on, let me see if I can pull this up real quick. Right, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Let me go ahead and present this next. So this next part is again from your boy MTR, which I thought was hilarious. It was from a lovely couple on TikTok. Now I believe that it is probably gonna have some of his audio, so y'all just got to bear with me, all right?
So my daughter's asked me if she have a boyfriend round. I said, yeah, but there's rules. You keep the door open and it does never get locked.
Yeah.
I'm in now with a boyfriend and the door's locked. So I brought my brother round. Yeah.
Now, obviously, this is a single mom who is getting the brother, the uncle, to come in and help with the situation.
Go. Let's do this.
And again, all right, I highly recommend, don't make that mistake of having a child with somebody that you can't even get along with to the point where you can't reach out to them and have them over or whatever to handle this type of situation. But I guess we can do a little substitute teach.
That one. Yeah, that one.
And I'm gonna be. This is the nice way to go about doing it. Yeah, a lot of people think this is extreme. I think this is very, very nice of them to do something like this, because in the end of it, I mean, the mom's still gonna have to end up paying for that. I'm just saying.
She's gonna have a freak.
He's gonna have a freak.
Why is this door locked? Hey? Hey?
What are you doing? I'm not opening
I hope she wasn't sitting close to the damn door, though. You got to be listen, man. You got to be careful with this. That boy said, "Here's Johnny, bro." Your whole lot. That's why I went ahead and muted it. Unlock the bloody door. Why is he still trying to negotiate with terrorists, man? He's not. That's over with. Let me tell you right now, men absolutely love doing stuff like this. This is a good time for him. He up here cracking up, boy. He can't wait to tell his homeboys.
All right. Wait.
I would have just put the doggone dough in. Like, what we doing, man? What are we doing?
Go in and get
Now, Webby, I ain't gonna pull that clip up, but Webby actually took the door off the hinge. I think she actually.
I'll tell you what, I'll tell you twice.
I'm not gonna go completely off the hinge because his daughter thought that it was okay to go around and close and lock doors. Good, didn't you?
Little crazy.
Again, man, I think that they definitely let her off the hook. They definitely let her off the hook because this right here, they done took a doggone drill to that thing. Is crazy work, man. I also have one more clip. I just thought that was funny. I just wanted to show that to y'all real quick. But it amazes me, right? You have us, our people, that's letting stuff like this fly. And then you have other people, you know what I'm saying, that's at least drawing a doggone line in the sand and let them know that this is not okay. There are going to be consequences behind those actions, your actions, instead of condoning this type of bad behavior. Come on, man. I can't even say we're going backwards because, I mean, if you check out history back in the day, I seriously doubt that parents was allowing anything like this to go around. I mean, I may be wrong. I don't know. I may be wrong. Let me go ahead and pull up this this last clip of the day. You got anything else you wanted to add to the last part or anything?
No.
Shit. Now this is going to be a little bit different, right? Is this it? Yeah, this is it. So this is coming from a young lady from TikTok, and I actually got this from shout out to JR Wisdom. So this is the easiest way to identify if a girl is a bop or not. That's what she called it. All right. This video has 1.1 million views, as you can see. Funny lady, man. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into. Let me go ahead and delete. Get this out of the way. Out of the way. Okay, here we go.
If a woman says,
All right, here she is. Where's the volume at on this thing? No. Go. All right. Let's see if she's spitting.
any of the following, just know that she's in a bop stage or a 304 stage. If she says to you that she's in her healing girl era, she's a bop. If she's telling you that
She already cooking. She already cooking.
she's taking a break from dating, she's a bop because she's still giving out her number. She's probably still on dating apps. She's still probably answering guys in her DMs because no woman is ever truly single. She says that she just wants peace or she's peaceful. Just know that she's in a hoe phase. She tells you that she's trying to find herself and she left her ex for herself. It's because she's in a hoe phase. She's a bop. Finding herself means finding other dudes.
Facts.
She tells you that she's going back to school or she's trying to get her degrees. Just know she's in a hoe phase. If she tells you that she is living her best life, just know that that also means that she's living her best life, making poor decisions and drinking a lot of alcohol, which AKA bop stage. And lastly, the final stage to any bop is religion. So if she's telling you that she's suddenly going to church or she's reading her Bible and she has a Bible quote in her freaking bio or anywhere online, it's because she's a retired bop or she's been a bop or is currently still a bop and is masking it through religion. With that being said, she's probably a bop. Okay, bye.
Oh my goodness. And this young lady now has like 20 something thousand followers on TikTok, man. So well, that video definitely did go viral. She definitely need more followers than what she got right now, man. When I tell you she cooking with fish grease, I love it. I love it. Finally, we're starting to have more and more women coming out and basically speaking and talking and sounding like most guys. What most men have been saying, we have now reached the stage where you're having more women coming to the front of the congregation, right? And it's not these over masculine women that's trying to hide behind these type of talking points, but they're more soft, feminine women coming to the front that do have the results that are speaking against all of these quote unquote bops. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate I love this type of content. And it's actually something that I said when we started doing a podcast back in 2020. Because when Kevin Samuels first started the conversation, I was telling people, they're like, yo, it's about to get real bad. I was like, I don't think so. I said it. I was like, within the next 5 to 10 years, I promise you, we are going to see a major shift in how things have been versus how things are going to be. And what I was basically talking about was all of these passes that some of these people have gotten for the longest, overlooked and being shamed, other people being shamed for calling out bad behavior. I was like, I'm telling you, I see it in small doses right now. And I tell you, I should be like an analyst or something, because I will literally sit back and study something and I can tell you, hey, they coming. It's coming. Something is coming. I know it's coming. It's about to be big, man. Looking at the numbers, they say numbers don't lie, fam. Numbers do not lie. And again, I spoke about this. I was like, it's gonna be a major shift. I think that we're gonna start having more guys, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna open up the door, because we're gonna keep pushing it. Hey, listen, I know you don't normally speak about this, but I need for you just to come on here for a few seconds and just talk. Just speak from your heart. Don't worry. You ain't got to worry about nothing because guys, men are going to protect you. We're gonna make sure you're gonna be all right. Okay. When all of those, aggressive masculine women try to come up, hey, listen, some people's hands is rated E. You ain't got to worry about nothing. We're gonna make sure you're good. But we're gonna
If a woman
a
says
little
any
bit
of the
more because I want to dissect this thing little by
following,
little.
just know that she's in a bop stage or a 304 stage. If she says to you that she's in her healing girl era,
How many times have we heard that? Huh? When you go on podcasts and you see them chicks out there with the 13-inch nails, the long fake weaves with the part down the middle, you can see the root of their hair. Listen, how many times have we heard she's in her healing state? We ain't gonna get to the Bible thing just yet.
she's a bop. If she's telling you that she's taking a break from dating, she's a bop.
How many times have we heard that? I'm taking a break. I need to find myself. I feel like, the guy that I was with, I started to lose myself. And I need to separate myself from him so that I can heal. Well, listen, y'all don't hit me back there. Y'all don't hit me back there, man. Come on now. How many times have we heard that? And then you check it 2, 6, 12 months later, and she getting busted.
Because she's still giving out her number. She's probably still on dating apps. She's still probably answering guys in her DMs because no woman is ever truly single.
I ain't gonna lie, I was just thinking about the Tyler Perry movie, my bad. But listen, check it out. I think that even though Tyler Perry tries to put, or certain people try to push like a narrative, you got social media, you got everybody that be trying to make it seem like the guys are the bad people, right? I just got done watching a series too. That was what was it? Why the last man on Earth or the last man standing? What's the name of that thing again?
Yeah. Why the last?
Yeah, the last man. Yeah, but they tried to make it seem like, or they always try to make it seem like that the men are the bad people, right? But you find out really, really quick when you take that man out of the equation, and that same person that tried to make it seem like guys or that guy or those men were the bad people, how they continue to decline, if not more rapidly now that guy is no longer there. Because when I look at men in relationships and stuff like that, I think that I oftentimes see guys try to help, try to assist, try to grow, try to build. And when I look at a lot of those women with certain talking points, like men are bad or men are the worst, I think that we see how their life goes downhill, especially when they are single. And see, here's the crazy part, right? A lot of them oftentimes they believe that they can do better. And thinking that as soon as they separate themselves from that guy, those men or whatever, the person that they've been dating, you oftentimes see again their life go downhill. And unfortunately, a lot of these women are not even able to get a guy that's even close to the last guy that they dealt with. And they spend the rest of their lives either trying to find somebody that's going to equal up to that, or they just remain single. In most cases, they do, because they can't get a guy that's equal or better, even though you hear a lot of women say that they can do better or that they settle. I'm curious, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on that? That a lot of these, I'm just gonna quote her, a lot of these bops, they use these excuses as to why certain men have held them back and how they can do bad all by themselves, and then they become single and they really do be shooting bad. We can look at the majority. Well, I ain't gonna say the majority. We can look at some of what used to be some of the most successful, some of the most beautiful, some of what we would have probably identified years later, well, years earlier as the most feminine women. They're now standing in the front of the congregation saying that they would take anybody. I don't care, what he looks like. I don't care what race he is or anything like that. I just want somebody that's going to love me. Why is it? Can you break that down to us? Why?
No, I can't. Because seriously, I was actually thinking that question to myself. Like, that's not how you say that sentence.
No, you good. You good. We get you. We get you.
But yeah, that question, I was thinking of that question to myself. And I mean, really the answer that I was just kind of getting was like brainwash. How if you say it if you say it a lot or say it long enough, it becomes true.
Mhm.
So even though they're trying to have quote unquote positive talking points, but like you was saying, I could do bad by myself. And I don't know, just you hear on that side is I'm independent, I can do this, I can do that, I don't need no man. So it becomes your life, it becomes
Reality.
the reality. Like if you keep saying those types of things, it's going to come to fruition. Like unless you kind of like put that effort in. Of course you will have to put that effort into speaking about what you want. If you want a man, you speak about what you want a man, but you also have to speak about, okay, well, I want this man, but is he checking for me? Like, what kind of woman does this type of man want?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but for real, like, I don't know. I really can't answer the question. Like,
I'm curious, right? You don't have to answer this, but have your friends ever said any of these things? You ain't got to, you ain't got to expound on that. But have you ever heard one of your friends say one of these things?
that they can do.
No. What this young lady is saying about,
going through the healing phase, taking a break from
yeah,
dating, and stuff like that.
yeah. No. Okay, all right. We gonna respect it.
She says that she just wants peace or she's peaceful. Just know that she's in a hoe phase. She tells you that she's trying to find herself and she left her ex.
Before she get into that, what the hell does finding yourself mean?
When she was saying that, I was thinking, like, when we was discussing, I want to say as a podcast or in private conversations, like when you, as a woman, we receive, and you're dealing with a whole lot of different people, and we're nurturers and givers, like your mental, your physical, your emotional, like it's spread out. Like you don't know who you are. You're basically pieces of a person. That's kind of the way that I'm thinking about it. Like she's not well, maybe a little bit, not mentally all the way there. She's not emotionally all the way there. She's not intelligently all the way there. Like she's just, like she's just there but not there. That's what I was thinking when girls say that, or people like say stuff like that, like finding themselves, like they feel like they don't know who they are. They just kind of go through the motions of either being, so-and-so's girlfriend or so-and-so's sister or so-and-so's aunt, or stuff like that. Like they feel like they don't know who they are and what their purpose is.
So this is a two-part answer, and I think it's so weird how young ladies have lost touch with what their purpose is supposed to be tied into. And I think that, again, we have to kind of sort of look back on our history, right? Those women that I'm not saying that, those women probably didn't struggle with certain things, but I think that those women, or even women today, I have honestly said this and I will continue to say this, some of the happiest women that I know. And listen, I know, what happiness looks like. You know what it feels like. You know what it's like to be in the presence of somebody that absolutely loves their life. Some of the happiest women that I have seen are women that are wives and mothers. Those women have some of the biggest smiles on their freaking faces because they understand and they know what their purpose is. And they're constantly trying to grow within that space. So, I hear a lot of people out there that say that it's not enough time in the day, there's that and the third. These women I have honestly watched take care of their husbands, take care of their children, 3, 4, 5 children, take care of their, make sure the husband, make sure the household is clean, everything is clean, go to work, still come back with a doggone smile on their face, and their children, well, yeah, her children, his children, they look out for their mom in every aspect. Her husband, their father, looks out for her in every aspect to try to make sure that her life is easier. And I'm saying all that to say this. I think that oftentimes when I look at people that speak like that, they are selfish. And you got to understand, in life, the most selfish people end up being some of the most lonely, some of the most frustrated, some of the most, like, when I tell you, I have literally seen people that don't understand what their purpose is, don't have that necessarily foundation, that end up crashing out because they believe or they think that being selfish is the way to go. And I would say this a million and one times. The most selfless people are, it seems like they're some of the most happiest people. You get out of life what you give. The more that you give, and of course, again, knowing and understanding what your purpose is, knowing and understanding, of course, yes, you need to take care of yourself. I'm not saying that you should be completely, selfless where you're looking out for everybody all the time. Most people don't. I ain't gonna say most people. Nobody on this earth, when you really get down to the net of it, you don't have, I would say, not even 1% of people that are really as selfless as they think they really are. If we keep it a band with it. So when I think about one of the most important commodities, one thing that you will never be able to duplicate, you'll never be able to get back, which is time. What are you doing with your own time in those 24 hours? And I will argue with anybody, in those 24 hours, I guarantee you are doing more for yourself than other people. So going back to what I was saying about being selfless, right? A lot of people love to try to make it seem like, one, there's not enough time in the day. Two, that they're doing more for other people than what they're doing for themselves. Again, I will argue that to a T with anybody because I know what busy people look like, and then I know what, average people do with their time. So, hold on. Yeah. So when we speak about these type of things, and when I really zero in and I listen and I hear certain people that talk like this, because again, I have heard this talking point for years. I'm one of those guys, one of those kids that used to sit back. I was supposed to be asleep, take my butt to bed, but instead I would sit there and listen to my mom's and her friends' conversations when they was at the dinner table playing spades at night or whatever. And I ain't almost at the latest day. I call cap. I call cap. Like, no, what you are saying is not the truth. You want to believe it. You want other, I don't understand, but you want other people to believe that you're this selfless person, that you do so much for other people more than what you do for yourself. You know, I'm breaking my back every, no, you're not. You out here smoking, drinking, chilling, using your own time, and you will give the people that you would say you care about an hour or 2 hours out of your day. Like really, if you really zero in and focus on that, like, and if we talk about undivided attention, come on, man. Let's keep it a band. And so going back to what I was saying about these people that say that, let me see, hold on, let me make sure I'm saying this right. Let me go back just a little.
Trying to find herself.
Yeah, the people that are trying to find themselves. The problem is you're disconnected from you. That's really what it is. A lot of people are just disconnected from themselves. And no matter how much time you spend away from this person or that person, you're never going to truly find or figure out what your purpose is because you're disconnected from you. So even if you were to figure out what your purpose is, you're still not going to be happy. That's the harsh reality of it all. One thing about me, I will honestly say, is I have learned to always be happy and be content with anything that I have. I'm one of those people, I can lose it all today. I'm talking about everything because it's happened before. And when I look to my left and I look to my right, I wasn't worried about any of that stuff. I wasn't worried about any of that mess because it's actually done happened more than once, a few times. And I think that you will find out what type of person you are when your back is against the wall, when you feel like everybody that turned their back on you or whatever. You start to appreciate the people around you. You start to appreciate the time that you have. You start to appreciate what a lot of people would consider as the little things, your health, your abilities to see, taste, touch, smell, like a lot of those things that a lot of people take for granted. I think that those people are always going to be the happiest. It's not necessarily just because they have a husband, have a wife, have children. It's that they're actually content and they're blessed to know that I'm good with where I'm at right now, regardless if I was to have wouldn't have anything. And so yeah, going back to those individuals, and it's not just women, it's guys out there as well. And I've spoken to those men, on a few of these different videos about, thinking that the Rolls Royce, the nice cars, the big houses, the money, the fame and everything, that stuff means absolutely nothing if you don't know who you are and that's not attached to anything. Hold on, I want to.
And she left her ex for herself. It's because she's in a hoe face. She's a bop. Fine.
All right. Did you want to add anything, or did you want to say anything about what she is chiming in? I know I spoke for a while, but yeah, you had anything you wanted to chime in on what she was saying?
No, I mean, no, not really.
Okay.
Finding herself means finding other dudes. She tells you that she's going back to school or she's trying to get her degrees. Just know she's in a hoe phase. If she tells you that she is living her best life, just know that that also means that she's living her best life, making poor decisions and drinking a lot of alcohol, which AKA bop stage.
That's facts, man. She was cooking. She was cooking with that last thing, dog.
Living her best life.
That living her best life. Oh my goodness. But that is what the hoes was saying when it came out. YOLO, you only live once or whatever. Man, boy. Y'all, I done seen some things, man. I have seen some things since the time that I was younger. I done seen, what I'm saying, walk past school buses, chicks getting ran trains. I was just like, first of all, y'all dudes nasty. Why in the world is everybody, all y'all dudes on the same bus, fam? Katie, no, I'm good. I'm going back to my grandma's. This was when I was staying with my grandma. I'm going back to my grandma's house, fam. If you ain't playing football, if you ain't making money, I'm at the crib enjoying grandma's biscuits, man. We don't get that.
Making poor decisions and drinking a lot of alcohol, which AKA bop stage.
still out there drinking, man. Listen, if they drink, they smoke, I don't trust them. It's a lot of chicks that busted down for a La Marita. Like, that's real. I didn't think that was real. That stuff was real.
I've never. I mean, what? I've never heard. Is that is like
Yeah.
is that a phrase?
So I want to say it was in like a music video. It might be some music lyrics or something like that. She'll bust it down for some margarita, something like that. But no, they really do that, because if you think about, right, when guys are trying to get girls over, and it works. It works. I don't smoke, I don't drink, so I'm not a part of this clique. But it literally works. Like, dudes hit up a group of chicks, right? And they be like, "Hey, y'all trying to come chill?"
I got some loud.
Right, yeah, that part, right. They got some type of, weed or some type of alcohol. They said them birds be chirping, boy. They be out there. Throw some bread out, boy. Watch how they come. That's crazy, man. But yeah, it's like that. Anytime that you have alcohol, anytime you have any type of drugs, honestly, they be on. They're like, yo, that's one less thing that I gotta pay for. And when I think about it, I think that, those individuals are trying to numb themselves. That's crazy. Like, I think this conversation goes a lot deeper. Like, this is just surface level that we're speaking and we're talking about right now, but I think that stuff go a lot deeper, man. And they don't even realize it. Like, again, not just women, but guys as well. You don't realize how much damage you are doing to your mental by diving deeper into that mess with random people.
Age.
Because listen, I ain't wanna get into it, but them one night stands, y'all going to places like doggone Miami and all these other places doing the one night. I'm telling you, it's gonna come back to bite you. It's probably already eating most of y'all alive, man. You got to stop opening up yourself to that mess, because you think what happens in Vegas or Miami or whatever stays there. It don't. It really don't. That stuff is gonna continue to eat your butt alive. One mistake. We ain't even talk about the STD, and I want to say I think Miami got like the #1 new cases of HIV or something like that. You got to be careful, man.
Lastly, the final stage to any bop is religion. So if she's telling
Ah.
you that she's suddenly going to church,
Hey man, I be wondering though, right? And this is me kind of taking up with Christianity. Why in the world do people always got to throw shots at Christians? Out of all people, look, I know and I understand, you know what I'm saying, but why, man? Why so much? They don't throw this many shots at any other religion outside of Christians. I'm gonna say this: y'all boss need to stop identifying and stop trying to align yourself with certain type of religions if you're not taking it serious. Okay? I don't think that you should be able to be open about your religion until you done spent some time in that thing, right? Until we know it's real. Same thing with the gym. You know what I'm saying? Don't say you a gym person. If you just go in there once every 2-3 months and get to work, that don't count, man. Like, I really do believe that you should not be able to post a status, post a video, a live, or anything about anything unless you're really taking that thing serious. And that goes for religion, that goes for the gym, that goes for, I would even say, a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Now, you shouldn't be able to post about that thing until you know that it has some type of solid foundation. I think this will honestly save a lot of people, a lot of communities, and a lot of religions a lot of backlash if that was the case. Because think about it, right? Before you disagree with me, think about this. When you post about, your relationship or whatever, or you post about the person that you're talking about, right? And then a few weeks later, y'all end up falling out and y'all never get back together. You just had somebody up there on your doggone profile picture. What's going on? And now all of a sudden you got somebody new. Yeah, no, it don't look good. Same thing go for religion. and I'm not gonna call out too many celebrities. Be small. I'm not gonna call out too many celebrities that are, you know, on that Christian train or whatever. But y'all literally hop from talking about rocks. This rock is gonna bring me a man. What does it call that manifesting stuff or whatever? I don't believe in that mess, man. I don't believe in manifestation. I know it's gonna be a little weird, but yeah, I don't believe in that crap, dog. I like, hey, you get in life what you work for. If you don't work for, I don't give a damn how many times you say it. You sit on your doggone butt and think that you're gonna lose them 200 pounds. Keep manifesting. We're gonna see how that play out. We're gonna see how that end up for you. Life don't work like that, man. Work. Get out there and work. Do the work.
Or she's reading her Bible and she has a Bible quote in her freaking bio or anywhere online, it's because she's a retired bop.
I agree with that. I do agree with that. What is it? Psalms 21 or Psalms 31 woman or whatever. I've been hearing that a lot lately. So you ever heard of that? Psalms 31 woman? Yeah, it's supposed to be like the perfect ideal woman or whatever for a husband or a guy. It's one of them. It's one of them. I need to read my Bible more.
Or she's been a bop or is currently still a bop and is masking it through religion. With that being said, she's probably a bop. Okay, bye.
Yo, again, huge shout out to this young lady, man. What is her name? Sarah Eaton. Sarah Eaton on TikTok 3. Oh, she did say something about her other page got shut down. So she was probably actually way bigger than this. Way bigger than what she is right now. I'm kind of curious to see what her account banned. Hey, and you got to understand, when you post content like this, it's a huge chance that people are going to be completely against you to the point where you're going to get that. Oh no, I thought I seen 100 and something thousand. It don't even. Yeah, I don't see her other page. It must have just got taken down altogether. That sucks. But yeah, when you start speaking and you start talking about stuff like this, man, speaking against this women empowerment movement, you know what I'm saying, and cheering on bad behavior or whatnot, when you speak against that stuff, you need to understand, man, there is a high chance that they're gonna try to get you up out of here. Now, I can't really say that for YouTube, but when it comes to TikTok, when it comes to Instagram, when it comes to Facebook, I'm gonna say any other platform, you got to be careful about what you say and how you say things, man. But yeah, you got anything else you want to add before we get up out of here? Again, shout out to Sarah Eaton, man. I appreciate that. We definitely appreciate that. I might be reviewing some more content from her channel, and I'll try to make sure that I leave a link down in the description below. I know y'all be getting on me about that, man. I be trying. You will be forgetting sometimes. I'm gonna put a link down in the description right now, so y'all can't say nothing. Katie is not there. It's there. It's there. Oh, there it is, right there in the comment section. Don't say I ain't never gave y'all nothing. But yeah, that's her. And the other one is actually on my YouTube channel. I had to post it as a short, so it's on my YouTube channel. The other video that we reviewed about the young lady and her daughter.
No, I can't say that I have anything else to say in regards to anything. Well, other than that first video was a lot.
Yeah.
And just with the video we just seen, it's nice. I guess it's nice, or it's enlightenment to see that there are other women out there advocating for advocating for women to get their ish together or people in general to get themselves together and pretty much stop blaming other people. Like, it's your life. You have to take responsibility and accountability for your life. These are the actions that you are making, and it doesn't have anything. You can't really let other folks like you know, kind of tell you what to do in a way,
Yeah, especially
like
when they got bad behavior.
right,
Stop
like
following behind them both right off a cliff.
like I feel like no, or all should connect to our morals, like understanding what's morally correct anyways and what's not. So, you know, now it's kind of having me thinking about that Jubilee.
Oh yeah, yes, yeah. Shout out to Jubilee, even though y'all don't be want nobody to do y'all
Right.
stuff. But yeah, shout out to y'all, man. Which episode are you referring to?
The traditional versus
Oh, I still got to finish that. Traditional versus modern. It's not modern day. It's traditional versus. I can pull it up real quick. Traditional versus
dang. Hold on. What was I saying that?
versus. Let me see if I can pull that mug up. Traditional versus. No, not digital art. Traditional versus. Let me see if I can just pull up.
Feminist.
Was it feminist?
I think so.
Let's see. Yeah, that's what it was. Yep. If y'all ever get the opportunity, man, when I tell you, y'all are definitely in for a treat with this one right here. Again, I wish that they didn't really necessarily trip about doing, reactions and stuff with their videos, but this was amazing. As y'all can see, I still haven't finished it, but I think that this was a very, very great conversation between traditional wives versus, I'm just gonna call them the modern day women, modern day mindsets. But what was your
While you was talking, I was trying to figure out, remember what the connection
Teen millionaires versus minimum wage
I think
workers.
it was yeah, not lit, I think what I was saying was more on the women's aspect of pretty much not listening or not being so drawn into the modern day or the feminist mindset because it's not giving you the results that you're looking for. Because like Miss Sarah was saying, like if you go, you living quote unquote living your best life, now you found yourself. That's isn't that what you was just doing? So now you're trying to get to the traditional mindset or quote unquote find yourself, like figuring things out, going to religion for guidance when you should have just done that in the first place.
Yeah.
So now you done tarnish your name and you're you're still blaming men and society, but it's you.
It's the patriarchy. Man,
Yeah,
I've had that
crazy.
comment so many times. It's the patriarchy. Man, get up out of here, man. Stop looking for other people to blame, fam. Like, no, it's not. It's none of those things. It's you. Correct you, and the rest of all the rest of the dominoes and everything gonna fall in line. I promise you. Stop looking to blame other people. That's the first issue. What they say in them places when you get help? First, you got to understand that I am the problem. All right. My name is Mike, and I'm an alcoholic. Then we can go ahead and get into how we're gonna fix your butt.
Yeah, what is first step is admitting that you
Yeah. Get help. What they say on that Michael Jordan clip. It's as simple as that, man. But I was actually thinking about what you were saying, and I was asking myself, grown women, right? I'm trying to be nice, but I'm not gonna cut people any slack. Grown women, because guys, y'all know you can speak to a guy, you can tell him, hey, bro, what you doing it's not it. You need to get your ish together. You need to make more money. You need to stop walking around here like a brokey. You need to get your hygiene together. Stop walking out the house with a do rag on with your pants set, whatever. And you got most guys be like, yeah, you're right. I know. I think I got the answer to it again because I've listened to enough women where I feel like I got the answer, but I still got to ask this question. Why are we on live? Why is it that you have women that know and understand that they have individuals, whether it be a simp beta male in their family, one of their friends, maybe one of their homosexual friends, you know what I mean, or extremely feminine guys, or you have women in their life that just give like the worst advice and they still listen, or maybe not even listen, they go back and they seek, I don't know if it's validation or if it's advice from those individuals. Again, whether it be that guy that likes guys, whether it be that young lady that can't get a man, can't keep a man, or whether it be a person that's just giving them bad information. Why? I guess that's what I'm trying to figure out. Is it advice? Is it, what is it? I ain't even gonna try to put no, because I think I'm putting my own spin on it. Well, why is that? I'm gonna keep going back to this guy that's soft, that's feminine, that they wouldn't even take serious when it comes to dating. Why would I listen to my homegirl, or why would I listen to my mom? Why would I listen to my sister when they either can't get a man, can't keep a man, or they can't get and keep a quality guy? I don't know. I guess that's what we want to call it, quality. I'm not gonna say high value or whatever, but yeah. Is it? Yeah. What is it? Is it advice? Is it? I don't know. I don't know. My mind is like strings right now, all over the place.
No, that's a fair question. That is definitely a fair question. And this is just how my brain is processing it.
Hmm.
It's probably not the message, but how it's delivered.
From the wrong people.
Yeah, because I'm thinking like how you were just saying, like you can just be blunt and forward to a guy, but with the woman, oh girl, it's lighter, it's venting, it's
Worst advice.
Huh?
I said it'd be the worst advice. It
Yeah,
don't
it'd
even
be the worst. Yeah, it does be the worst advice, but it's like how it's delivered. Like I don't know. Well, okay, so I was also thinking about like that video with Kendra G and MTR was actually reviewing it, and
Well, let's not use Kendra G because she switched over. I think that Kendra G is actually giving them sound advice versus what I'm saying, which is those women and those guys giving the wrong type of advice.
Yes, and I was getting to that point.
Okay.
Like he was saying that he, like how you said, like her, the way that she was giving good advice, but the way she was giving it, like her tone and stuff like that. That's what I'm saying. It's
Yeah,
like
so
the tone.
But what I'm saying is no. I think
like,
that Kendra G now is she's giving the right information, but she's going about it in a soft way. What I'm saying is most women and most guys aren't saying those things. They're saying the complete opposite. No, it's not you, it's him. Instead of Kendra G actually saying, no, it's you. You need to correct those things. If you want to get with a high value man, then you need to change. Those soft feminine men and those women that can't get and keep a good man, they're not saying that. What they're saying is, no, it's him. He needs to do this. He needs to do that. You're not the problem. So what I'm asking is completely, I don't think that we can use that Kendra G as an example.
Okay, thanks for clearing that.
You get
Well, yeah, but I think I still would say it's tone, but I don't really know the answer.
So let me ask you this then. Okay, so if it's tone, if somebody tell you, if you go down this bridge to the right, you're gonna die. It's people down there that are gonna kill you, right? Harsh delivery. Then you have another person that says, You can go either way. You can live your life however you want to live it, and you're gonna be good regardless. And you take your butt and you go down that wrong path. It was a lighthearted message. It was in the nicest way possible. Instead of telling you, it's probably best for you to go back. It's probably best for you to turn your butt around. We ain't even gonna make it. We ain't even gonna make it like that. Turn your butt around and go back the way that you came. So if the right message, if the harsh message is the right information, at what point, why does it matter? If you're telling me this because you're looking out for my well-being and you really honestly seem like you care, then why in the world am I going to continue to go to a person that maybe either directly or indirectly put my life in harm and danger or whatever, and I continue to listen to the worst people versus actually listen to the person that actually has my best interest at heart?
Again, I can't answer the question.
Drop the mic. That thing was. But I think that in order for us to really be able to understand the message behind the things that we speak and we talk about, it's important that we use analogies like that, because in my eyes, that's what the reality is at the end of it, right? Because when I look at people, whether they want to listen, well, whether they don't want to listen or whatever, because the truth, oftentimes the truth is harsh, the truth hurts. Nobody wants to hear it. Nobody wants them to be direct or whatever, even though it might be. How do some people put it when it's harsh and it's direct or whatever?
Blunt.
Blunt, yeah, whatever. However they want to paint that picture. You have those people and those individuals that are really out here trying to look out, but those people are villainized. They look at them as the villain. Like, I'm really trying to help this make sense in my head. They look at this person as the villain, as the bad guy, when those people that are giving you this bad information, are those not the real villains? Because you can't tell me that those people don't know and realize that they're giving you bad information. I really don't believe that. I mean that with every muscle in my body. Because when I look at humans, when I look at people, people know right from wrong. And people know, if I continue to go down this path, it's a cliff at the end of that thing. There's no light at the end of that tunnel. And I believe, again, with all of my heart, that those people, they really not rocking with you like that. Those people really don't. I don't care if that's your family. I don't care if that's your brother. I don't care if that's your sister. I don't care if that's your uncle, your cousin, your aunt, auntie, or whatever. I don't believe that. I think that most people know and understand that I'm giving this person this bad information because I don't want to see them succeed. Damn. Good grief, boy. That's the harsh reality of it all. I don't think most people really rock with other people like that. Damn.
Well, I mean it strengthens your um it strengthens your point about the selfishness and selflessness that you were speaking on earlier.
Good grief. Well, I'm over here
Right.
tripping right now. Yo, I mean, again, y'all know I analyze stuff. I analyze stuff to a T. And as much as I would absolutely love to be wrong about a lot of stuff, even though I ain't gonna lie, I will brag all day and night about being right. I really would. But I really do be hoping with some of these things that it's not the truth. And believe it or not, it's a pain to know that when I put 2 and 2 together, it actually equals 4. And you have people that either have been in your life or people that are in your life, even people that are no longer here, that you try to give them this information and they still don't receive it because they felt like the information was too harsh. Good grief, boy, that's crazy. That's crazy. Man, I got a lot that I got to think about, boy. This is I told y'all, boy, it get a lot deeper. It got well, we gonna have the podcast tomorrow. So y'all be on the lookout for that. As of right now, I'm gonna hit up the boys and whatnot and see what they got going on, because yeah, it's definitely some stuff that I wanna do a deep dive in and have conversations about and reach out to a few more people as well that wanted to be on. But yeah, we're gonna get there. You got anything else you wanted to add before we get up out of here?
Mm-mm.
All right. Y'all make sure, man, that y'all tap in. Go and support the creators that we pulled up today. This is Jubilee right here. Let me go ahead and take them off screen because I don't know. They sometimes be tripping about the video too. And not just the audio with the video.
Mm.
Video too. Yeah, they be on it, boy. They be on it for real. But yeah, tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow, as of right now, we'll still do it. We might do it around like maybe 2 or 3 p.m. tomorrow will be the podcast. I'll put the thumbnail and stuff together tonight. Y'all be on the lookout for that. That will be on the Truth Podcast, so it won't be on here. All right, the Truth Podcast. If y'all don't know, let me go ahead and get y'all right real quick and show y'all what that looks like. Y'all can go over to that channel and check that out. And I can go to ask you while I got you here. What do you think? Are you cool with tomorrow at 2:30, 3 o'clock, or did you want to do a different time?
I mean, we can stick with 2:30, 3 o'clock.
Okay, cool. All right, I'll check with the guys and see if everybody agree with the time or whatever, and we'll move forward with that. Yeah, this is the podcast, y'all. So y'all tune in on there tomorrow around this time if y'all wanted to tap in under the comment section or whatever and give y'all input on the topics that we're gonna have. It's gonna be a real treat, man. This will be the very first podcast of the year. Definitely happy to be back. As you guys can see, I got a lot of things that's on the mind that I want to, maybe discuss and dive into. Anyway, man, with that being said, let me go ahead and switch this up. And y'all already know how we get down with the get down. Yeah, with that being said, well, you got anything else you want to add before we get up out of here?
No.
Just want to make sure. Okay, cool.
Thanks
right.
for asking, though.
No problem. All right, guys, man. Y'all be blessed. Y'all be beautiful. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
Blueberry, Burberry, button.
Wait, hold on. There we go. My bad.
Blueberry, Burberry, button. Tan skin, mixed race, buttercup.